Hey guys, in your packet, you are going to have something that looks like this. It says corn shucks. It has some directions and numbers 1 through 10. Go ahead and pull that out. And because the numbers have been printed on the back, we're going to have to actually do our 1 through 10 on another page because we're going to need to cut these numbers out. So right now, I want you to grab something to write with and a scrap piece of paper, and it can be the back of something in your packet or any scrap you can find, and number 1 through 10 with lines. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, because we're going to have to cut this out. So go ahead and I'm going to press pause and give you guys time, or you guys press pause and go ahead and number 1 through 10 and then turn this over and cut these numbers out. Okay, go ahead and do that now. Okay, once you have all the numbers cut out, you put them face down and pick 4. Any 4, just pick 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll move the other numbers to the side, so you don't need those right now. Turn the 4 over that you just picked, and you're going to look at those numbers, and using those numbers, you are going to make the largest possible number that you can make out of these numbers. So look at my numbers. We're going to start definitely with the thousands place. We want the largest number possible in the thousands place. So 8 is the largest digit. So that's going to go in the thousands place. And then next, what do you think we should put next? What's the next largest digit? Yep, it's a 5. And then we'll move that out of the way. So then we want the next largest digit. Of course, it's another 5. And then the smallest digit we'll leave for the ones place. So that's the largest number we could possibly make. Now, we're going to put all of our numbers back wherever you have them face down. Mix those back in. Mix them around. And draw out 4 more. There's 1, 2, oh, there's a 0, 3, 4. Okay, we have 4 numbers picked out. So now this time, we actually want to make the smallest 4-digit number that we can make. So if we're looking to make the smallest 4-digit number, we're going to start with our smallest digit in the thousands place. So 0, of course, is our smallest digit. So we're going to put it here, move it out of the way. The next smallest digit is, right, the 1. And then the next smallest digit would be the 5. And then the largest digit this time should go last, and that would be a 7. So look at that number. I made number 157. Now you guys draw out 4 digits and make the smallest 4-digit number that you can make using the 4 digits that you draw out. Click pause and go ahead and do that now. Okay, now we're going to draw out 4 more digits, 4 cards. 1, 2, try to get something we haven't had yet, 3, 4. And we're going to turn those over. And this time, we are going to make a digit that would fall between 8,554 and 157. So your numbers are going to be different, but these are the numbers that I made. So I'm sure that you have your largest number here and your smallest number here. So help me with my digit or my number. I think I'm going to put it on line 5. So really, I could make any number because since there's that 8 here, I don't have a number bigger than 8 or a bit larger. So let's go ahead and let's do 6,300. 6,376. 6,376. And that number comes between 157 and 8,554. So it works to be in order there. Now, go ahead and you can hit pause and draw your next four numbers and see what number you can make that falls between the number on line number 1 and the number on line number 10. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to pull out 4 more digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to make a 4-digit number using these numbers. I think that's a 7, an 8, a 6, and a 5. And we're going to make a number that goes, it can either go between these two or between these two. Let's do somewhere around line 7. Let's make 5,876. And we can put that, let's put it here. 5,876. Because this number is smaller, this number is larger. So far we're in order. And we'll put all of our numbers back again. Turn them all face down. And draw out 4 more. So we have an 8, a 3, a 9. I guess that could be a 6. Let's make it a 6. And a 1. What if we did 1,863? 1,863. And what if we put it, which line do you think we should put it on? Is it larger than this? Smaller than this? Smaller than this, isn't it? So let's put it here. Or actually, let's move it on down here. Let's do 1,863. Okay? And you probably have figured out how this is going. Just keep putting your numbers back, face down, draw out 4, 1, keep getting 8, 2, really mix them up, 3, 4. Look at your digits that you pulled out and try to make a 4-digit number and figure out where it could go in this order. I could make a number that will go on line 8. Let's start with 3,658. 3,658. And that works because we're looking at the thousands place and we have a 0, a 1, a 3, and a 5. So we're going up this way, down this way. Now let's keep going and see if we can find a number to fill in the other lines. Okay, let's see what we have. Turn them all upside down. Mix them back around and just pull out 4 more. There's an 8. I think we get an 8 every time, it seems like. Actually, I can look on the back of that. That is a 9. And let's pull out a 4. And one more, a 4. All right, so we know that we couldn't have a 4 in our thousands place because it would have to come here, and we already have that. Can't do a 9 in our thousands place because that would be larger than number 1. What if we do an 8 in our thousands place? What number could we make that would be smaller than 8,554? What about 8,494? Let's see if that works. 8,494. And that one did work. We're still going down. This number is smaller than number 1. So we have 3 lines left. Let's see if we can fill in those lines. Mix up my cards and draw out 1, 2, 3, 4, there's that 8 again. And our last one is a 4. So we can't put a 3 in the thousands place because that we don't have a line for that. Can't put a 4 in the thousands place. What about an 8? Can we make a number that's smaller than 8,494? Yes, because 3 in the hundreds place is smaller than 4, and then it really doesn't matter which order we put these two in. So let's do 8,343, and that worked out there. Okay, and let's draw out 4 more cards. There's 1, 2, I don't know if that, we'll say that's a 9. 3, there's a 0. We haven't seen a 0 very often. 4, 2. So let's think about this. What are we going to put in our thousands place? Can't be a 9. That would be too high. Can't be a 0. That would be too low. Can't be a 2. That would be too low. We can use a 5. But if we use a 5, what has to come next in the hundreds place? It has to be a 9 because this number has to be bigger than the number on line 7. So 5920. Let's do that one. 5920. And we're going in order from largest to smallest. We have 1 line left. Let's see if we can pull out 4 numbers that will give us a number that we can make for line 4. We have a 7. Ooh, perfect. We needed a 7. A 9, a 6, we'll say it's a 6, and a 5. So there's only one possible number that we can make here. What is going to be, actually, nope, there's other possibilities if we had a 6 in the thousands place or a 7 in the thousands place. Let's go with the 7. So 7,000, and we'll go 9 next. 965. And now we are finished. We used our cards, and now we have a list of numbers, 4-digit numbers, in order from the greatest to the least. And we know that this is the greatest because the biggest number is in the thousands place, and the smallest number down here is in the thousands place. So if we have the same number in the thousands place, we look at the hundreds place. So I'm going to label this, and I'd like for you to do that too. Largest number, smallest number. And we're going down. So I'm going to make an arrow like that. Okay, and it says on the front that you need to play with a partner, but you don't have to play with a partner. You can play this on your own, just like I did.